boys and girls, welcome to another video. Please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit that notification bell so you'll be updated on all my future content. So this video is going to be a brief review of long division. 995 divided by 5 is our model problem. I'm going to go through step by step how to solve that problem. I'm Mr. Camilleri, and this is the Mr. Camilleri Show YouTube channel. So we're going to start out, we are looking for the number within the number to start out. We want to divide by the smallest digit possible. If we can start out with one digit by one digit division, we will, but only rule is that the number inside the square has to be equal to or bigger than the number outside the square. So 9 is bigger than 5, so we can start out with one digit by one digit division. We want to figure out how many groups of 5 go into 9. So if we count by 5s, 5, that's one group of 5. Now if I count by 5 again, I'll be at 10. That'll be two groups, but that will be too far. We're already past the number 9 there. So we were able to get one group of 5 within 9, and there is going to be a remainder there. Now 5 was as close as we could get to 9 without passing 9 and going over, so 5 is what we have to subtract to find our remainder. 9 minus 5 equals 4. Next step is we bring down the 9. That 4 becomes a 49. So next, we have to figure out how many groups of 5 go into 49. Again, there will be a remainder there. And the very last number that I skip count before passing 49 is what we're going to use, what we have to subtract to find a remainder. But we're going to count by 5s. 5, that's one group of 5. 2. 10, that's two groups of 5. 10, two groups of 5. 15, three groups. 20, four groups of 5. 25, 5 groups of 5. 30, 6 groups of 5. 35, 7 groups of 5. 40, 8 groups of 5. 45, 9 groups of 5. Now if I count by 5 again, I'll be at 50. 50 would be 10 groups, but that's too far. 45 is as close as we could get to 49 without passing 49. So I was able to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 groups of 5 within 49. And 45 was the closest I could get to 49 without passing it. So 45 is what we have to subtract to find our remainder. So 49 minus 45 equals 4. Next step, we got to bring down the 5. That 4 is going to become a 45. So now we got to figure out how many groups of 5 go into 45. So I'm going to do that on the side here. 5, that's one group. 10, two groups of 5. 15, three groups. 20, four groups. 25, 5 groups of 5. 30, 6 groups. 35, 7 groups of 5. 40, 8 groups of 5. And 45 is 9 groups of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. (45 minus 45 equals 0), so there are no remainders. Actually, before I subtract, I got to put the 9 up top. So 45 divided by 5 equals 9. Then I subtract at the very end. 45 minus 45 equals 0. There are no remainders. 995 divided by 5 equals 199. Alright, I'm going to do one more division problem, and then we're going to call it a video. So I got the right answer, but I had to check myself. When you rush, very easy to make a mistake, so don't rush. Slow and steady wins the race here. Alright, next problem. Make it a little more of a challenge. 1,175 divided by 5. Again, we want to start by dividing by the smallest number possible. And the only rule is the number inside the square has to be equal to or bigger than the number outside. So for this problem, we cannot start out with one digit by one digit division because 5 is bigger than 1. So we cannot start out with one digit by one digit division. But if we look at just the two digits, we can start out with two digit by one digit division. We can do 11 divided by 5 to start. We're going to see how many groups of 5 go into 11. So if we count by 5s, 5, that's one group of 5. 10, that's two groups of 5. Now if I count by 5 again, I'll be at 15, and that's too far. We're past 11 there. But I was able to get two full groups of 5 within 11. And 10 was as close as I could get to 11 without going over. The last number that we skip counted was 10, so we have to subtract 11 minus 10 to find our remainder. So 11 minus 10 equals 1. We have a remainder of 1. Next step, we have to bring down the 7, and then that 1 becomes a 17. So now I'm going to count by 5s again, see how many groups of 5 I can get into 17. 5, that's one group. 10, two groups of 5. 15, three groups of 5. Now if I count by 5 again, I will be at 20, which is too far. 20 is too far. So I was able to get 1, 2, 3 groups of 5 within 17. So I'm going to write a 3 above the 7 here. 15 was as close as I could get to 17 without going over. So I'm going to do 15. I'm going to do 17 minus 15 to find my remainder. (17 minus 15 equals 2). Bring down the 5. Now that 2 becomes a 25. And I got to figure out how many groups of 5 go into 25. 5, that's one group of 5. 10, two groups. 15, three groups of 5. 20, four groups of 5. 25, 5 groups of 5. So I was able to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 groups of 5 within 25. 25 divided by 5 equals 5. And it looks like there is no remainder. But just to be sure, we're going to do 25 minus 25, see if there's any remainder there. I don't think there is, but I always do the math out to be sure. Yep, and there is no remainder. So 1,175 divided by 5 equals 235. All right, that is my video for today. Thank you so much for tuning in. Leave a comment. Let me know what you thought of the video. And if there is an area of math or reading you're having difficulty with, put that in the comments and I will do a future video on that skill. Until next time, this is Mr. Camilleri signing off.